Hello, friends. It's Taishia, the Millennial Educator here. I'm a teacher by trade and an educator by nature. If you're just joining us, please go back to my previous video because each video adds on to another. As millennials, we're simply trying to navigate life, and 2020 and adulting has been so ghetto, but I'm here to help as best as I can. So, as we navigate life, it is definitely easier said than done to not let things interfere with you progressing and moving forward in life. But that's why it's imperative, meaning it's important to work on yourself daily, purposefully. Like this video and all of my videos focus on self reflecting and how journaling is helping me and in turn will help guide you all as well. So, again, check out all my videos because they add on to another. Because my last video, I talked about patience with an emphasis on like proper planning and allowing grace. And like, I don't know about you, but I've heard and I've seen, giving yourself grace a few times on social media and being patient with yourself. And it definitely sounds easier said than done, like almost everything is, but it's so imperative. So, as a teacher, I have acronyms for days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. But now for like my students and myself, we have like days of the week. So like motivational Mondays, tip Tuesdays, and like finish strong Fridays. And like with finish strong Friday, that emphasizes me like finishing the goals that I set on Sunday. And of course, like the goals, I want to accomplish them. But with all of this, like I have to give myself grace when it's needed. And like with social media, giving yourself grace is so crucial. For example, like you may see someone in the same field as you, the same age as you, etc. And you may start to question yourself for not being where they are or wondering like why their journey seems so much easier than yours. And in this moment, you definitely have to give yourself grace, but also nurture your own grass. Like the saying, the grass is greener where you water it. Like further, you need to learn to give yourself grace by strengthening your grace muscle. So like how do we do this? Like you do this by thinking about your strengths, your gifts, your talents, and your accomplishments. Like write them all down. Like this is not the time to be modest. Be honest, kind, and generous with yourself and identify every single thing that you're good at. Like every little thing you've accomplished, everything you're proud of, anything you've over accomplished, anything that you love about yourself. For example, like I love how I'm a problem solver. I also love like the way I care for my students. Like write out everything. Like if you're having a difficult time coming up with like things that you love about yourself and things that you love that you do or how you do things, ask your best friend. Like seriously, ask your best friends because best friends will always be down to tell you what they love about you. And like this is a fair warning, like this exercise will make you feel strange. And as millennials, it won't really feel quote unquote right to brag on yourself because far too often we were taught, especially as women, to not boast or brag. But understand like this is not about being boastful or arrogant. It's about giving yourself that same grace that you deserve. And it's recognizing that you are unique and awesome in your own way. And if you don't know that you're awesome, let me be the first to break the news. You are awesome. You're awesome in your own way. And your list that you're going to write is going to prove that. And make sure you keep your list handy. And like whenever you have like this inner critic, read that list aloud and like recite how awesome you are and how much you've accomplished and all that you have grateful for because you're awesome. Like give yourself grace. And one day like you will never have that voice that you have to remind yourself to do that. But remember, giving yourself grace requires kindness that you deserve. And as always, I always give you guys a reflection. I want to try to keep it short and sweet, but in this video, I gave you guys some tasks to do, but I do have one final question for you guys. What does giving grace mean to you? Comment below, but again, utilize your journal for this. And if you have it, click the link in my bio to grab a copy of my published journal on Amazon. But as I always say, we are on this journey together. We develop the way, on the way. And as we're on the way, that means giving yourself grace during the process. You got this. We got this. Until next time, this has been your daily millennial motivation with the Millennial Educator.